Hey rhythm guitar rockers! Today we're going to talk about slash chords, what they are, why they get used, and a couple examples of them. So now, I know a lot of you see sometimes there's a chord and then there's a slash and then there's a note that comes after it, and you might wonder what the heck is that? Well, I'm here to explain it all. It's actually really easy. So all a slash chord is we play our regular chord, and then after the slash, the way that it's written, that is going to be the lowest pitch note of the chord. So what do I mean by that? Well, if you see something that says D with a slash and then it says F sharp, that means you're just going to play a regular D chord and the lowest note of the chord is going to be an F sharp. That's all it is. If you see something that says A minor slash C, that means that you're going to play your A minor chord and the lowest note of the chord, the lowest pitched note of the chord is going to be a C note. Now, why do we have these kinds of things? It gives the chord a different type of quality. So if we're making the last note of the way that it's written be one of the notes of the chord, then all it is a different form of the chord, which is called an inversion. So typically we have a root position, we have our first inversion, and we have our second inversion. So if we're just playing basic major and minor chords, all of those chords are just made up of three notes. We have our root note, the third, and the fifth. So if we take anything other than the root note and have it be the lowest pitch, the lowest sounding note of that chord, then it's going to be called an inversion. That's all it is. We're just jumbling up the order of the notes so that the root note isn't always the lowest pitched note. So here are some examples of what those slash chords look like in real life. If you see a D chord with an F sharp in the bass, you just play a regular D chord, and we're going to somehow get this note right here to be played also. So there's two ways you could do it. So this is how we finger our regular D chord. Well, you could rearrange everything and play it like this, or we could play our regular D chord and we can have our thumb come over the top. So here's another example. Sometimes you see a C slash G. That means we're going to play a C chord with a G in the bass. Well, the G note is part of that chord. C, E, and G are the notes of a C major chord. So instead of playing it like this, you can refinger it. So then that way, you're playing this low G right here. Another common example is an A minor with a C in the bass. The C note is part of the A minor chord. So instead of playing an A minor chord like this, you could take your pinky that's available, put it on the C note, and play it just like that. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please leave me a comment and let me know maybe some other topics that you would like me to cover. Remember, always have fun with your guitar, and I'll see you next time. If you like that video, you're going to love this brand new e-guide that's totally free. The link is in this video's description, or you can go to rhythmguitarlessons.net/capital P, lowercase r, lowercase o.